Hello, hello, and welcome back to the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. The Dream Team is back. It's been so long. We are healthy, better, and ready for the holidays, man. I'm already in the holiday spirit, which is I'm not really doing shit at work. That's what it really means.
This for me right now. This is busy season, so it's the works crazy right now. Government job, state job. What this is how it is.
Oh,
But
shit. That's good. Well,
whatever.
Not too great, but you'll be coasting soon, bro.
No, no, I won't. But it's good to see and hear from you. This is the first time I've seen you virtually in a month. How you feeling?
Yeah, it's been a month. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. I didn't want to drop a full, hey man, here's all my medical shit, like it's a vlog or whatever, especially when it was Mark. It was like a special guest, but I'm good. I think last time we recorded together, I had to throw up like right after. Like I just wasn't feeling well and I was really bad. And I think I went to the ER the next day. And now I can eat food. My stomach doesn't hurt all the fucking time. I don't throw up all the time. I'm no longer anemic. Well, working on that part. Till I got to talk to my doctor still. But yeah, man, I'm good. Like there was a whole bunch of stuff, and now I'm just feeling so much better. And as soon as I got out of the ER, I went back home and I said I gotta clean my room. So for the past few months, I just been organizing my room or buying stuff for the room and then just cleaning. That's about
Yeah,
it.
you know what? That's super underrated. Like just decluttering, how much it affects your mood
Yeah.
and just like really changes how you're feeling, emotionally and just the vibe of the whole thing. I
Yeah,
need
I
to do the
just
same thing myself.
yeah, I'm feeling so
Honestly.
much better. So that's really the update. I just feel so much better than I was like a few months ago or like before I went to the ER. Like
Yeah, that's good. It's beautiful to
I
hear.
got I got through the busiest season of the year at work, you know, full of energy, ready to go, and it was fantastic. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Um, Anything else with you before we go into these trenches, man? I
Look,
know
man. Hey,
it was a special person's birthday last week. That's what you weren't here.
yeah, man. Last week was wild. So yeah, it was my daughter's birthday. She turned 13. So happy birthday. It was just cool. We went to dinner. It was really nice. And then that same day, I got the interview. But I'm not gonna call that an interview. Actually, Apollo Cruz. Sorry, wrong bald black guy. But I had to interview.
It was a really good interview.
Thank you, man. We didn't have a lot of time with them, but I think for what the time we did have, I
Oh,
thought it worked out
y'all
really
got so
well.
much. Y'all got so much out of
Yeah,
him in that short time.
mind you, I mean, behind the scenes stuff, we had like technical difficulties. Like he couldn't get a connection working for a minute. He had to like, get off his Wi-Fi. It was crazy, but we got that working out. And then next day or 2 days later, I go look at Liv Morgan's Instagram story. Who's on there? Your boy's on there.
You
I'm
showing love.
I'm Instagram official now. So
Yeah,
that's it.
what is it? Shout out to Liv Morgan. She gave
Not
she
to Liv
gave us the
Morgan.
retweet, the repost on Instagram
No,
and on Twitter.
not just the retweet. The retweet is easy. You know what I mean? You can just click that little button.
Yeah,
The fact
right.
that
She took a whole ass screenshot.
she went out of her way to screenshot it and put it on her Instagram story, and that's why I fuck with Liv. She's a friend of the show now. No slander ever again, even though we don't
A
talk
friend of
about
the show.
it. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
barely talk about Liv, and also I like Liv Morgan, so
yeah.
it
I
is
wasn't gonna
what it
slander her.
is.
I wasn't gonna slander her anyway. Same thing with Apollo
Yeah.
Cruz. I can't slander him no more. He's friend of the show. I'm
Oh
sorry, guys.
no,
I'm
he's
compromised. I'm
nah.
compromised. I'm compromised.
I'm not. I wasn't there for the interview, so I can't be compromised.
Shout out to Ricochet for doing an interview with Day
Yes.
Show. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. I'm gonna do it in the gym tomorrow. But
it's a really good interview. I think you get a lot of interesting points of view on his character and like how comfortable he started to like, growth and stuff like that. And, I'm always into that, just seeing wrestlers just talk about how they get better and develop as, as wrestlers and people and all that sort of stuff. So that's all really great stuff to hear. Yeah, man. And we did our title giveaway. I forgot who won, but it's already been announced on the A show. So congratulations to whoever is going to get their belt. I'm so mad I couldn't enter. I'm still very upset that I couldn't enter. Right? Well, I want another one. But I know I talked about a little bit with Mark on the Patreon last week, but I didn't get to do it with you. Would you like to talk about some Christmas shopping, man? What you getting yourself? What you want to tell the people to cop? A little hashtag ad. You sponsored?
Am I getting myself? I ain't get myself a damn thing. I'm going to get my daughter. She said she wanted some nice earrings. She at that age where she's trying to get fly now. But she said she wants some nice earrings. So I'm gonna get her some nice earrings. I talked my daughter and her mother into getting me a Keurig machine for Christmas so I can stop spending money on Dunkin' Donuts. But as far as that, I am buying nobody else shit. Nobody getting nothing from me. I don't expect anything back. So that's my Christmas spirit. I would also like, I might do? I might buy a new headset for my PlayStation because mine's is that thing falling apart, dangling off and stuff. It might be time to get a new headset. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had these Turtle Beaches for like 10 years.
Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about all the shit that I bought recently before.
No, go ahead.
Black Friday.
Go ahead. No, do you think
that's enough? I've bought so much stuff, and I've been trying to stop myself from buying stuff. But I'm in the same boat as you. I think I did all my Christmas shopping already. My mom already got her gifts. And I know it's just like, oh, why didn't you wait till Christmas? Hey man, the TV is very hard to hide.
I'm about to say
the TV is very hard to hide. So I just said, fuck it, keep it. And then what is it? She said she just wanted a trash can for Christmas, like a 2-compartment stainless steel trash can where you can
those are fire.
You can sort trash. Yeah, and it was great. And I was looking on Amazon for it, sorry, I'm a consumer, but them shits are expensive, like hella expensive. And then I looked on Walmart and I found one for $40. So, yeah, man, y'all might want to start looking at Walmart and Best Buy. No ad, bro. Them motherfuckers really got deals and shit. So I bought her that, and then I was just like, that's not enough, So I bought her a TV too. Shout out to Best Buy. Me and my brother went half on it.
There you go.
And then this morning, she was just like, oh, so what are you gonna get your niece? And I was just like, damn, she getting gifts too? From who?
Word, don't try to put more family members in this.
Yeah, she likes anime and stuff like that, specifically Demon Slayer. So I got her some shit at Target earlier today, and that's about it. No more gift shopping. Oh, and then whatever for the RNC Secret Santa thing, which is like I knocked that out in like an hour.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it, man. The holidays are coming up. Next week, we're gonna be doing our year-end stuff. Make sure you fill that out, Quan. I looked at your sheet and it was.
I filled it.
Okay.
I filled it after you see. Don't play at me. I did it.
I sent you that text, and I looked back an hour later, and that bill was still empty. I said, I know this motherfucker not ignoring me.
I was working. I was at work. What the hell? I
was filming my shit on the clock too. But yeah, we're gonna be doing our year end. And then I'm thinking for the right, we'll come back 2023 because I don't know if I really want to. I don't think anything is really gonna be happening New Year's, And then if it does, then
something crazy might happen. But fuck
and
it.
then
we just have
a supersized episode at the start of the year. Like,
also, I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Really
tired. I want to have my Wednesdays back. You feel me? I know I had it for a couple weeks, but it was
Yeah.
nice not having to watch AEW.
Where I missed the Survivors finale tonight. I gotta avoid spoilers.
So yeah, so we're gonna give you our year end. It's gonna be a long, little lengthy show, and then we'll see you guys 2023. Unless I'm really and then in terms of spot callers and stuff like that, we're gonna come back. I was dying and Justin was really busy. I'm sure you guys would understand about not too reasonable or unreasonable. And then we are currently working on our next legendary run for the next year. So stay tuned for that. That's about it for channel updates. Let's get into these trenches, man. I know there's a really big topic everybody's gonna want us to get into, but we're gonna hold off on a little bit. And starting with William Regal receives a vice president position upon his WWE return. Last week with Mark, I was just talking about how kind of crazy the whole William Regal thing is in general. And then Regal just gets the wild big bucks the next week. How do you feel about this, I guess, concluded story now?
Cool. I feel like there wasn't much need for Regal at that point. I feel like he could have just he turned on Blackpool Combat Club. MJF turned on him. He completed what he needed to do. He didn't want to be there anymore. He wanted to go back to WWE. He went back to WWE. Tony Khan, let him go off his contract, and now he's back with his guys, and he's back with his son, and he got a VP position, which is awesome. Because personally, he never should have been fired in the first place. I don't know why they let him go. Yeah. To be honest with you, that was one of the few. Like, I mean, I was, a lot of the releases annoyed me, but that one I was just like, why would they do that? And then,
the Regal, I understand why they cut Regal out of the position that he was in, but now he's coming back as vice president of production. When he got fired before, I was just like, oh, that's kind of sucks. Y'all probably could have just transitioned him to do something different instead, But I think that now that they're changing the way that they're scouting for talent, they don't really need Regal going out to indie shows and stuff like that. And then while he was gone, the rest of the WWE was kind of scrubbing itself out too, Vince and a whole bunch of other people losing positions, and presidents getting replaced, and all sorts of promotions and step up. So it was just a blessing in disguise, to say the least. Those rumors or whatever EC3 said about William Regal just being yeah, man, these people are kind of immature, or they just don't really get it in AEW. I don't really know, but good for him.
Yeah,
man. He bounced back.
I don't know if EC3 is the most trustworthy source in most
my
situations.
My thing is that he didn't try to plug control your narrative or any shit like that.
Does that exist still?
When he was talking about Regal, I don't know if it's still a thing. So I was just oh, he this is the gimmick. The gimmick is off. We're talking to whatever Eric Carter or whatever. We're talking to the real person.
But I will say, if Regal did say that, he's not wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, just off the last 8-9 months of AEW and all the stories we've heard, they seem pretty immature back there. So I mean, that doesn't shock me at all if he did say that.
Yeah. Also, William Regal confirmed it multiple times. I mean, not William Regal, Billy Gunn. He has said it multiple times that young niggas don't listen. So,
that too. Well, maybe not that they don't listen, and more so they don't go out of their way to talk to these people. Yeah, to learn or something.
Yeah. Which just as bad. Next topic. Warner Brother Discovery ousts head of TBS and TNT, Nancy Daniels, who assisted with the themed episodes or the sponsored episodes of AEW, like Shark Week and the that Game of Thrones thing that they did.
Winter
House is
Summer.
Coming or no,
House of the Dragon joint.
yeah, the House of the Dragon stuff, like the inter-promotional stuff. And I believe in the report as well, they said that she praised a lot of AEW as well. And then Tony Khan had some quotes just saying how really supportive that she was of the brand. And they're gone. So the lights are slowly getting dimmer for I would highly emphasize slowly on that, slightly getting dimmer for AEW. I definitely think that Warner Brothers Discovery is definitely starting to clip like the more higher production things before they even think about touching AEW currently.
I don't know what is going on with Warner. Every other week something else is getting canceled. They taking stuff off streaming.
I think that for sure, like for real, Discovery kind of copped a dummy break. And they got to re-up on that.
That's what it seems like.
With like the pandemic and stuff like that, you know, having films or all these things still in production, you know, just a shit ton of money that is lost with movies coming straight to streaming, that, you know, they're not getting their box office dollars and stuff like that. Like that shit is weighing on niggas, man. And you have all that, and then you have all these other stuff coming out or in production that also costs like a fuck ton of money. Like they just trying to, you know, they just cutting shit that is just way too much money. Like they're sitting at the computer and they got the price set to high instead of like lowest to high. And they're just like, yeah, Batgirl gotta go. The Issa Rae shit gotta go. Oh, but the fuck is this? Like, this gotta go. This gotta go.
But like, how much would Westworld really cost them to have that up on the fucking on HBO?
Probably more than shit. Probably more than is fucking needed. Putting AEW together is probably much cheaper than, you know, having to pay all these actors, all these. Absolutely. So I kind of understand. You know, the price is set to like high to low, and they're just like cutting shit. Also, I can't wait for Westworld. I didn't like season 2. So.
I never seen it, so I'm just like off the fact that it was such a highly critically acclaimed show. I was like, damn, just got like, what if they get rid of The Wire next week? Like, what am I supposed to do then? I already watched it again. Well, I'm just saying,
The Wire. They're not going to take The Wire off. It's not like they're putting it back in production.
If they get rid of Westworld, why couldn't they get rid of The Wire at this point?
The Wire's done, nigga. That's why.
Wasn't Westworld?
No.
We're still going. I thought it was over.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
No, but what is it on HBO Max? They are like removing like cartoons and shit like that or whatever, and I'm just like, why? But like, we don't know what those deals were like.
That's what I was saying. I was saying, why are they getting rid of stuff that was like already done? I didn't know I thought Westworld was already done. Excuse my ignorance.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they were ramping up for another thing.
That's different.
But like, okay. The cartoon shit, when they was getting rid of a lot of the cartoons, I was very confused. Yeah. But we don't know what kind of contract that they you know, the people that had those contracts signed or whatever. So, you know, it's just money shit, and they just trying to finally break even on their big ass purchase. It seems like HBO Max was really just like a cesspool on the pockets for Warner Brothers, and Discovery copped them, and they were just like, "Oh shit, you niggas in the dirt." Fuck.
I mean, shit. If we want to bring it back to wrestling, that's kind of what WWE Network was like. Yo, they thought this is costing us too much. Let's just give it over to
Peacock,
to NBC. Let them deal with it.
Mm-hmm. And then what is it? I'm seeing. I think I saw something when I was setting up my mom's TV. HBO Max and Disney is doing some shit, or like HBO Max got some shit going on with Disney, or like other streaming services. I'm not sure.
I know. I'm pretty sure that the Hulu had.
No, HBO. I think it might have been Prime.
I don't know. Doesn't Hulu have HBO shows on there? Or am I bugging? No, because you know what? Because like Abbott Elementary is like on HBO Max and Hulu. I'm sure they have some kind of connection. I don't know exactly how it works.
No,
but I'm pretty sure you can watch the HBO stuff on Hulu as well. So I think they just kind of like cross.
The only streaming service that I'm using right now is Peacock YouTube TV, and I've been abusing my Hulu since I'm watching Trigun, so it's all good shit. But yeah, man, I don't know. I wouldn't say excuse me, I wouldn't say AEW is in danger or any shit like that, but they're definitely dealing with the motherfuckers at the top first, or like the higher production things at the top. So I just wanted to throw that in there. You threw this in there to talk about ROH's final battle. I did not watch, so
I did not watch. I mean, I had it on in the background while I was working. I did not watch it live Saturday though. I was like, ain't no way. I did see the tag team match between the Briscoes and my man's name FTR. It was good. It was good. I think I liked the match they had earlier this year better. This one was obviously more violent. A lot of wild spots. Only thing that made me like really roll my eyes though was when they did the ref spot and the ref was bleeding. I'm like, all right, bro. Why is the referee bleeding? I know what they're trying to do, make it like this is the most violent match ever. Like, why is the referee bleeding? That's unnecessary. But besides that, good match. Swerve and Keith versus Shane Taylor and the other guy that I never heard of. That was that was a cool match. Obviously, they showed it on Dynamite of Swerve ditching Keith Lee after the match. They're still dragging this out. I kind of want them to just get to let's just get to it at this point. Hopefully, we're getting to an actual match. Did I see anything else? Let me look at the card real quick. I wonder if that's all.
Nah, there's no need, bro.
I didn't watch the main event.
But I didn't watch it. But I didn't watch the Jericho tapped out. Jericho tapped out of a fucking giant swing.
Yeah,
what kind of stupid shit is that? And then they trying to milk it on the fucking show. I'm just like, oh brother. But yeah, that's it. I didn't watch. And then what is it? The media scrum happened for.
Definitely didn't watch that. That's when Deadline was on. That's when Deadline was on. I wasn't watching the media scrum.
Yeah. Tony Khan says that ROH is going to be, the ROH TV is going to be on Honor Club. So no TV deal. Jericho said, all right, experiment over.
Yeah, he dead ass. He was like, yo, they're not on TV? Oh, all right.
No.
Y'all can have it back.
Jericho said, damn, I thought this would work.
Yeah, Honor. I haven't looked at the details, but yeah, I'm good on Honor Club. I'm not. I might watch the first episode. I might watch wrestling, but that's about it.
No, I'm not even gonna do that.
I did. To be fair though, I did hear the show with Final Battle. The whole show was pretty good. I did hear that. So a lot of people.
Of course, the people that are staying tuned for Final Battle are gonna like. They're.
I mean, the matches I saw were good. I'm not gonna act like the matches were bad.
Nah, I'm good. Honor Club not worth that much money if it doesn't have, the old shit. Last time I looked on Honor Club and I only saw stuff from 2010 and up, I said, you can keep it, brother. I'm all the way good. So that's that. Now to the main topic, the main meat, the main topic of discussion for today.
The main course on the menu, you would say?
The main course. Mandy Rose gets released from WWE. Now, I've seen a lot of stupid takes here. I've seen a lot of takes that, it would make sense, but you're purposely leaving details out to serve your tweet and whatever you say, blah, 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 this and that. I'm just gonna run down a few things. Yes, WWE does, sort of like sexualize Mandy Rose. That is facts. But to sell nudes or, pornographic content is completely different from WWE TV just saying, hey, look, Mandy is sexy. Saying someone or emphasizing how pretty somebody is much different from pornography. Next, pornography or the third-party content or whatever, the reason why she was released is a policy violation. A zero tolerance policy violation. If it gets violated, You're getting violated. You're getting out of here. I saw people talking about Matt Riddle's, failing a drug test. Their wellness policy. It's not a zero tolerance. Drug policy. And if it was, I think we see a lot more dead wrestlers. Let's be glad that people are getting 3 strikes rules on that. Next, people talking about Austin Theory, Ricochet, or anybody nudes getting leaked. That is different from explicitly selling content, stupid. And I know people saying, well, people leaked it. So no, that's not the fucking loophole. Because she sold it first and then a nigga sold, put it on the streets. She should have been selling the shit in the fucking first place. Also, she received a warning. She let people know that the block is getting a little too hot on the OnlyFans and to keep it low. And then when you come back from keeping it low and you're posting, from what I've read, which is the tweet is hilarious. From what I read, you actually having sex with your husband.
No, I seen it. They weren't doing that. It was suggestive. They did have underwear on, but it was very suggestive. They were pushing the boundaries. They were pushing the boundaries. If you look close enough, you can see some stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it at that.
That's it. I don't think there isn't that much, or I'm seeing a lot of people trying to get very I don't know, they're trying to make it something bigger instead of just showing, just going by what or the fact and stuff like that. I was just saying oh man, you let all these harassers stay here and then you fire Mandy for this. And it was just nigga, Vince got the big boot this year. That's not a ground to stand on anymore. The Playboy shit. That's not a ground to stand on anymore. You put a tweet in the group chat the other day, or earlier today, where it was just they put the cane and whatever, the dead body thing again. It was just dog, these are not grounds to stand on.
First, that was on TV. That wasn't even that was a storyline. A terrible storyline, but it was a storyline.
Another thing that I saw was that I thought this was one of the probably the top 3 dumbest things. It was just WWE clipped her because they couldn't make money off the OnlyFans thing that she was doing, or the sex thing she was doing. So they clipped her, and it was just man, not really. I don't. You just can't sell pornographic content. That's it.
Yeah, I think that people don't realize the stuff she was posting. It wasn't some sexy lingerie type of stuff, or you know what I mean. It wasn't she was really pushing the boundaries on what you could post without just full on it being porn. It was a very thin line, a very thin G-string away from just being full on porn.
She received a warning and did not stop.
Allegedly, I don't know.
But it was just oh, WWE can't make money off the thing, so they didn't do they got whatever. And it was just she's free to do whatever she wants now. She just can't do it in the E. So when she's done with this, slap the fuck out of my mic. But when she's done with this part of this event, yeah, she'll come back. No problem. Mandy Rose can't have both, and she chose to do OnlyFans. So it is what it is.
Hey, if it's paying.
I mean, exactly. If it's paying, it's paying. I'll tell you right now about the boundary pussy and stuff. I just wanted to highlight your point. When I saw Mandy Rose showing off her sex toy collection, I said, Who's going to step in?
And that was months ago. That wasn't even like a recent one. That was a old video.
That was before the slap on the wrist warning.
Mind you guys, I don't know if people don't realize this or not. This shit's been these videos have been leaked out months ago. So the fact that it just now is hitting them, I think it got too hot. But it's just, I think people were very, very reactionary, which I think is very, common on the internet, especially according to, to WWE. If anybody gets fired, it has to be some kind of scandal involved with it. It can't just be, hey, this person broke the rules, so they gotta go.
Yeah, or it's some some real worker rights shit, and it's just you violate a policy at your job and see if you stay.
Yeah,
especially after a warning.
Like for some, I hate be sounding like some right winger right now, but it's on some justice warrior shit. There were no injustice here. She didn't follow the rule and she got fired. It sucks. Yeah, like
every other job.
They fire you. Yeah, this is not WWE, not some fantasy land. I understand 20 years ago it was the Wild West, but this is 2022, and this is it's not the same company. We can't keep comparing stuff from 20 years ago to now.
I don't know. I saw people who I know work corporate jobs and was just talking out of their ass.
Yeah, bro, y'all had jobs before. I saw people get mad at J5 for saying yo, y'all act like y'all never worked at a job before. I'm yeah, come on, man. This is a job. You can't, bro. You can't.
I know something right now that is so I know it's not even a written rule at my job, but I know if I do it, I will get in trouble.
Yeah.
So if I'm not doing that, I'm not gonna violate any other fucking policy. You feel me?
And mind you, while you're doing that, you're also promoting that you work with that employer in your sex work. You can't do that, bro.
I probably wouldn't have put WWE ring gear. I probably would have just put ring gear because you never really wrestled anywhere. You never wrestled on the indies. So
why put the company name on your secret menu? That's not a secret.
Yeah. And then the last thing that I just wanted to say, the dude that tried to extort Mandy for $1,000
lame ass
to take it down. That nigga need his ass beat, but he's not the reason she got fired. She violated the policy.
They've been new before that. It was getting hot, and they had to.
Yeah, it was just getting too hot.
That nigga's lame though. Fuck that. Whatever his name is.
No, that dude's lame. Even before that, dude was lame.
Yeah. But when he was trying to get the RTs off of it, trying to be cute. Yeah, I thought this is lame, bro.
I thought it was so weird because he tweeted that, and then a whole bunch of a hive mind of bots started just tweeting stuff like, "Why am I seeing Mandy Rose OnlyFans content on my TL, blah blah blah, this and that."
Yeah,
and then you look at that, and then it's a bunch of tweets leading to nowhere. It has no retweets, and it's just just bots just saying shit now. And it was y'all made it hot.
You know what? Y'all could have kept it player like we did. We saw the content and kept it moving. So that was nice. Thank you, Mandy Rose, and then let her keep wrestling. But no, niggas had to want the clout so bad.
Exactly.
They can't stand seeing a woman be sexual without being freaking weird about it.
But my thing is that niggas made the block hot, but there shouldn't have been a block to be made hot.
Yeah, I mean, she must be getting bread, dog. It must have been some crazy money she get.
Yeah,
that's the other wild part. Her prices weren't even that crazy. Her prices were
I don't want to. Let's stop right there. Stop right there. Let's not discuss price.
Hold on. Strictly from a business marketing standpoint, someone of her stature, the prices she had on that menu, a lot more. Yeah, she was shorting herself. I don't know man.
I'm telling patrons, people that's on the free feed right now. Instead of getting that Shake Shack that you wanted, bro, you could have Shake Shack meal. You could have ran it up on the Mandy Rose joint.
Dog.
That's how crazy it was, bro.
You
want to go to Cheesecake Factory? You want to go to Cheesecake Factory or a goddamn Applebee's? Fuck that. Run it up on the Mandy menu, bro. That's how low the fucking prices were.
I will say this before we finish up, though. All the people who was, on the timeline wilding out over all this. I hope y'all put some money on that OnlyFans content. Yeah, man. If y'all really was that pressed.
This is gonna blow. This is gonna blow over in a week because nobody, a lot of these people just they didn't like Mandy Rose at all, like all year. So it's just like outrage now, and then it's gonna fizzle out later. Just like not to pile on women or but it just shows how fickle the crowd really is. Is like when Zelina Vega got fired, Twitch was booming for like 2 months, and then it fizzled out. So like,
yeah, it sure did.
So it is what it is. The final thing that I would like to say is that I hope that people don't try to correlate a lot of this situation on Roxanne winning that championship. Roxanne was always going to get that damn.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
Always going to get that damn thing. Mandy just sped it up. Okay. Like I said it when I was doing predictions last week, Roxanne is the inevitable, and Mandy Rose just helped make it happen today.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, man. Would you like to talk about Mandy's title reign now, or when we talk about Deadline?
Let's talk about Deadline. Let's get to Deadline.
All right. Let's get into Deadline. Let me pull up this card. Okay. It's not in show order, but I think I do remember the order. So we get our Deadline match.
Iron Survivor.
Iron Survivor, yes. That's what it's called. Sorry. Women's Iron Survivor match, #1 contendership for the women's championship. Roxanne comes out on top, squeaks out the win after being down bad most of it. But let's just talk about the 5 contenders here. Zoe Starks, man, how you feel about her? I thought she did fantastic here.
I think she carried the match. She's obviously the best worker out of the 5 by far. Mm-hmm. I think she did a good job leading everybody, making sure everybody's in the right spot. I thought she did great.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic stuff from Zoe Stark. I know I'm not the biggest fan of her gimmick or what she's doing currently with just hating on social media stuff, but in ring, she beast. That's
she really is a hater, huh? Now that you mentioned it, she do be hating for no reason.
Yeah, she's just a hater right now. That's okay though. Cora Jade, I can't say much off the top of my head right now. But I don't think she dragged the match down or anything.
I thought she was very expressive on this match. I think her character really stood out mostly for the match. Very Bayley-esque, which makes sense because she obviously looks up to Bayley. Yeah. She obviously looks up to Bayley. I think she's like making faces at Roxanne when she was in the pod and shit, just doing goofy shit. Mm-hmm. I don't think she took away from the match at all. I thought she did fine out there for what she needed to do.
Roxanne Perez, obviously amazing baby face here. Pretty much the only baby face here. And she absolutely did the damn thing. Of course, she won. Really played the underdog shit really well. Just fantastic. I just think she did a great job, and then squeaking out, and then of course, Kiana James. I don't know what she's been drinking, smoking, eating, working out, or training with, all this other stuff, but this motherfucker's been going hard for the past 3 weeks, bro.
She did not score in this game. She did not score a pinfall or submission in this match. However, she definitely stood out.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing a thing. I can't lie to you. She looked good out there.
Yeah, she's doing great stuff, and even what is it? even the little Disney Channel, the bars closing little storyline that they got going on NXT right now. It's kind of getting better now that Kiana James, like, I know she's still probably like a heel, but like when she started helping him out, it was just like, oh, this story is kind of looking better.
her promo still look like porn intro to me, but it's fine. We're gonna let it rock.
They need her solo promos or like little vignettes. Those need to stop. Just have her featured in other people's stuff that looks a little more natural.
That shit is a Brazzers production.
It's too hot and heavy.
It's too porny, man. It's porn.
Yeah.
That is a Bang
and
Bros classic right there. I've seen that 10,000 times in my youth.
All right.
Exact scenario. That exact scenario. I'm gonna buy your bar. Is there anything I could do? That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes.
Indy Hartwell came in late into the match, but I feel like she came in and put the beats on motherfuckers though. She came in like Kane.
I don't really remember anything she really did in the match, honestly.
A lot of big boots and back body drops. Just she played a Haas big role, like kind of in her little Von Wagner bag, just kind of like her and Kiana James. I feel like they were just really there just to play spoiler and just really get in the mix. But I'm liking a lot of stuff that Indy Hartwell is doing right now. I had her to win, but like I'm glad it's Roxanne as well. I like this new Indy Hartwell.
I think this match was a Roxanne story. This was all about Roxanne from the beginning to the end. She started it off, and then she finished it. I also, how did you feel about the match in general, like for both the men and the women, just like the match format and how it really works?
Obviously, I was still confused going into it, and I was still confused as it was happening. But I think by the end of the first women's one, I was just like, okay, I get this format. I get it now. I think penalty time could be adjusted. The match
Shorter
time could be adjusted. The penalty time, probably
I thought 90 seconds seemed all right. I thought 90 seconds
for the men's match, I think the 90 seconds worked out really well. But for the women's match, I felt like it was a little too long. Like, I guess like not enough. Well, the men's match was a lot more faster paced. So that's why those 90 seconds, it felt like, you're missing so much. But like with the women, somebody would get sent to the penalty box and they're still like fucking chain wrestling. And I know the women had like, the burden on their shoulders of introducing us into this match, which is, hard because
a match no one's ever seen before.
Yeah, right. That's about. I think the match could be. It should be like 30 minutes. It shouldn't be 25.
So you think when Indy came out, they should have extra because she came out 20 minutes in?
Because and then she only had 5 minutes to like probably score something. But I think we should just have that extra 5, or for everybody to just still kill it.
Yeah.
I mean, War Games is way longer.
Yeah, way longer.
So I think like a guaranteed like 30-minute like sort of like match. I think that'd be nice, honestly. And then they need to work on the presentation of the scoreboard. I thought that scoreboard was ugly as shit.
It was a little distracting at first. I ain't gonna lie, because it was a little distracting.
It wouldn't leave.
Yeah. If it went away, I think I would have liked it a little bit more. I'm with you on that.
I think like after if none of these motherfuckers are scoring in the first 2 minutes, bro, take that shit off.
What would have been hard if they had like the WWE 2K like little like nameplates with like scores on it. That shit would have been hard.
It should honestly, it should have been like portraits of, or like the renders of them at the bottom, and like keep it like small. I thought what is it? They had it like color coded like it was Mario Party, and I was just like, what are you doing? It did like, I'm not gonna lie, that scoreboard, it looked poor. It looked like some shit a nigga did last minute.
NFC graphics department, I don't know, they've been doing some stuff that I am feeling. The Valkyrie stuff, that little rain shit. What the fuck was that? That shit looked ugly. That was so bad.
It looked ridiculous.
Don't ever do that again.
They're gonna do it again. But no, that's how I feel about the match overall. I think it's really interesting. I really think it's cool. People were just like, man, can't wait to see this match on the main roster in 4 years or whatever. I thought that was really funny.
They stealing that. Oh, they're definitely stealing that.
I think it's a really cool match. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm looking forward to Deadline next year. Next we got Alba Fire versus Isla Dawn in a match that I thought was cool. I thought it was fine. I think they're both great workers. I know you're not a fan of the spooky shit.
That shit was stupid, bro.
I don't mind the spooky shit from Isla Dawn, but when the ref started coughing up the black shit, I was just saying, hey, man, what's going on here, man?
Hey, if I'm gonna give FTR and the Briscoe shit for having the bleeding ref, the black throwing up, whatever the hell he's throwing up ref, that's even more egregious. I don't know what that. I hated that. I really did not like that at all.
I thought the match was fine though. I like Isla Dawn, little spooky character, because it's way better than her last character. So
Jobber,
it's all good.
And then,
and then I would really hope that this is what sends Alba Fire packing, because I think for the video package that they did for Isla Dawn, they ran back her first like vignette where she was talking about I'm in a long line of fire keepers, blah blah blah, and I was just like, man, I done heard this shit before. Mandy already put your ass in the dirt. Like, come on now, stupid. But yeah, hopefully they're done with that. Next we get Pretty Deadly versus the New Day for the NXT Tag Team Championships, and they're already planning on running the match back. I cannot wait for the run back. Pretty Deadly ready, man.
Also, they're ready in UK. They're also very large men. Which I said, huge, I said on the podcast a couple weeks ago, like they're too big to be there. They are way. I mean, besides Briggs and Jensen, also I know we mentioned that Briggs is like 6'5", Jensen's like 6'3". He ain't small either.
Yeah, they're huge dudes.
Both like big boys. Also, Jensen's like 21 years old, which I didn't realize until like the other day. He's so young.
Yeah. So like, if this was final exams, and they'll slowly be graduating to the main roster, they just got to coast till graduation. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. This match was cool. This match was really fun. I don't think either team took themselves too seriously.
There's a lot of goofy
in this match here. There was a lot of goofy spots, and I think like maybe on the run back, like it'll be a little more serious.
Yeah. I like the.
Go ahead.
Usually I would roll my eyes at a twerk off in the middle of a match, but I was like, you know what? Whatever.
It's pretty deadly. Between these two teams,
whatever.
I'm expecting some shit like that.
I thought the 4-way Eddie Guerrero spot was very funny. I like that spot. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, the actual wrestling was really good, and I'm happy that I had a feeling New Day were gonna win it. I was like, you might as well. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like Pretty Deadly losing those belts. Don't make a difference to me.
I mean, Pretty Deadly was pretty aimless before New Day showed up, and then New Day was aimless because the Usos have the shit. So it's just like y'all could be aimless together.
Yeah, go have a good match.
Yeah. So this match was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping that the next match is a little more serious, and then that's about it. They could still, I don't know. The time for goofy shit is over, I guess, with that with the run back. Like the run back, Pretty Deadly should not be underestimating, the New Day and vice versa and shit like that. Next we get the men's Iron Survivor Challenge. Let's run down the competitors. How did you feel about what Carmelo Hayes had to contribute to the match?
It was Carmelo Hayes doing Carmelo Hayes stuff. It was. He didn't do anything different, and that's not a bad thing because I think he's a good wrestler. He's just doing Carmelo Hayes stuff. I really don't have anything real to say about it.
I will agree with you there. JD McDonough. I thought that his inclusion in the match was MVP. Really funny. Yeah,
MVP.
MVP, and then also just like I feel like him and Axiom were like the targets. When you're playing Smash and be like, that nigga got the most lives, and they just started mopping his ass. That's how I really felt about those two there. So it was really good stuff. Like JD has just been doing a lot of good stuff. On NXT, like he's really carrying
He's my favorite. It's crazy how I did a complete 180 on this guy. I still think his character a little goofy, but he's so good in the ring. I don't even care anymore. I'm looking past it.
For me, at least, I'm starting to hate the gimmick a little less because he's talking less. Like, instead of, you remember
the
when
long
he did,
ass promos?
Yeah, like now that it's kind of like dumbed down, or like not dumbed down, but like it's a tighter, he doesn't ramble on for like 10 minutes. It's probably just like a good 2 or 3. He doesn't get too in depth with like the injury or whatever. He's not rambling.
Yeah.
So it's all really good stuff. Joe Gacy, he don't miss, and I don't know why, but I'm still like, he don't miss in ring, but I'm getting more and more impressed by his in ring work. Like every time I see him, even though he has not changed as a wrestler at all.
He's doing the same moves.
All he did was take off the Applebee's gear, and like Schism is a little more cool now. But yeah, he did some good stuff in there. I just can't remember what, but like I don't feel like he was a waste of space in there. So
I think he definitely served his purpose. I would have liked if Schism got involved somehow in the match. I wouldn't have minded that. I'm surprised there was like no interference from anybody in that match. There was no Trick Williams.
From nothing. Both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing.
No Trick Williams and Carmelo lost.
Makes you think.
Ask questions, man. Ask questions, man.
Question everything.
Grayson Waller. I know everybody's really upset that he wilded out on Booker T, and I'm just like, all right, relax.
Why?
Relax.
Yo, he been throwing shots at Booker T since Booker T got there. I don't know why people are acting like this is something new. This was the most blatant one. This was the most like, okay, I'm dead ass. Like, yo, you a bitch. I think we're inevitably getting to a Grayson Waller Booker T match at some point. Probably at like
that's gonna be it.
I'm assuming Booker's still in good shape. I know he wrestled recently. Like it wasn't that long ago he wrestled.
Yeah. That'd be fucking nuts.
I think that's where they're going. That has to be where they're going. Let me see when the last time Booker T wrestled.
I think Booker T would probably, if he actually low keys likes Grayson Waller, I feel like he'll get the match. I feel like Booker legitimately does not like a lot of people on 2.0. And it's very clear who.
Yo, his hatred for New. First of all, before we even go any further,
New Day is hilarious.
It's hilarious. Booker T, he was on Saturday. He gave us the full reign. That man was crying. Just straight up anger, shock, disbelief. He hit all the ranges of emotion. That's it. This was an all-star. It was an all-star. It was almost to the point where it gets a little distracting, I'll admit. But man,
just a little bit.
That man was like, he was on a different level on Saturday. I was like, man, this Booker T is nuts.
Yeah, I find Booker T's distraction, like his like if it gets distracting, I don't mind it because it will like get a chuckle out of me at least, or like I'll go in the group chat and be like, what the fuck is Booker talking about, right? And then sorry, I just got to shit on AEW out of nowhere, but like when Tony Schiavone just adds nothing or just like doesn't say anything, like it takes me out of it. I'm just like, dog, you're like wasting space, bro. When he was just like, man, these entrances are really cool.
Yeah, he did it twice. He talked about people's interests twice. Like, bro, nobody cares,
like,
Tony.
Nigga, brain empty, bro. Like, you've been commentating for like 3 years, bro. Like
3?
Nigga, yo, hey.
Nigga, 50 years. What? Tony's
well, I just meant for
AEW,
like, yeah. I was just like, dog, you don't no insight.
Also, Booker T's most recent match was on September 7th, so it wasn't that long ago. So he's probably in shape to go.
Hey man, I would love to see Booker T versus Grayson Waller. I think that'd be great. But Grayson Waller, heat magnet, one of the greatest. Crazy. He had a really good start of the year with his AJ Styles feud. Kind of middling for the fucking rest of the year until this point. So what a great way to bounce back.
It's crazy because he started off the year hot, and then he with the Johnny Gargano stuff, and then
what is
kind
it?
of
Is it
around for the whole year, and then the end of the year he gets the title
his
shot.
year? His year is a pop. No, his year is a hot pocket with a cold middle. So it all came together, and then Axiom definitely the MVP for this one.
Dog, Axiom's so good, bro. I'm so happy he figured out how to wrestle with a mask on. He figured it out. That guy, he's so good, man. A-Kid, he's a good wrestler, man. The personality, we got to work on it. It's coming together though.
After this, it came together. What I saw on Tuesday. On Tuesday, he was feeling himself. He was very cocky and stuff like that.
He got a new turtleneck. I ain't seen that colorway yet. That's a new color.
he need to get a damn turtleneck that matches his fucking mask.
I think that
don't make no sense.
I think you need different colors because if you had the same color, it's gonna look like a full on like bodysuit. I don't know. I don't like that. I wouldn't.
He should get a yellow one, or he should get different color masks.
You got a couple of joints. You got the green one. You got the black one. You got the red one.
Green turtleneck or green turtleneck with whatever accents on that.
Green turtleneck is nasty. It's a nasty color.
Let's get this nigga on Uniqlo right now, bro. Yeah. But yeah, Iron Survivor, I thought this match was fantastic. I think, they had a completely different match from the women. This was a high scoring game.
Yeah, like no defense. Buckets.
What is it? Right. No defense. Mad niggas was in the penalty box, boxing it out. What is it? Yeah, though I would compare like the women's to like more of a WNBA game, where it was a lot more slower. I think a little more methodical, just from what I see from a women's WNBA game. And then the men's was high scoring, fucking
backflips off
fast
things,
pace, fast breaks, crazy alley oops.
This is
jamming it to the rim. Yeah. So it was cool. I liked it a lot. And then now we get to Braun Breaker versus Apollo Crews singles match for the NXT Championship. Now, I just want to say, I don't want to be biased because, he gave us a stellar interview and it was fantastic and stuff like that.
End of the show.
But no, I wasn't feeling this match.
It was okay. It was fine.
I wasn't feeling it.
I didn't really feel a way about it. It was I gave it a 3.5. I think it was just cool. Some cool moves. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say about the match.
I would say that this is pretty low on my list of Braun's title matches.
Yeah, really compared to like the last two title matches, the Tyler Bate one and the triple threat. Yeah,
don't forget Von Wagner, brother.
King Von. Yeah, this was probably one. This is probably lower out of those recent ones,
like
for sure.
I like this match more than the first Joe Gacy one, of course, and I definitely like this one a little bit. Definitely like this one better than the Von Wagner one just a few weeks ago. But this is probably still low for me. Okay. I liked a lot of the power and chain wrestling that they were doing and stuff like that. Like it was a very like self-contained, not really as violent match. But I was just like,
the way their feud was, it wasn't really like it wasn't like they had any like real vitriol with each other.
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
Maybe it was missing that intensity. Like it didn't hit because like they don't hate each other. Just a match. Just a
little bit. Like I felt like they were trying to one up each other and stuff like that. I just feel like I don't know. This would probably be like a cop-out answer or whatever, but like I just feel like it didn't really hit that second gear or third gear actually. And then Apollo Crews did that very funny thing where he's just like meditated and then bust his eyes open, and I was just like, "What is this?"
That gift probably gets a run, bro.
I got that GIF in normal and I got it in reverse just for special occasions.
That's about to get a run.
But yeah, I'm just confused. That's all. And then it seems like we're already moving on from Apollo Crews right now, so I'm very curious what he's going to be doing next, unless he wants his run back. But in that match, I didn't see any reason for a run back. He lost pretty clean.
I would like to see him in a North American title picture. I wouldn't be mad at that. Or maybe like a tag team if you can find a partner. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Put him and Tozawa together. They're friends.
Tozawa's having
be a bad. I'm about to say
he's having a run of his life on the main roster right now. I think Apollo Crews might need to link up.
I would say Ricochet, but Ricochet is also in his bag right now. So really, I don't know who Apollo got backstage.
But he did say in his interview he's looking for a tag partner. So we'll see what happens. Let's just hope it's not Mustafa Ali. And then that is it for Deadline. When I was doing my year-end list, for my honorable mention for, one of my favorite TV specials, it was actually going to be New Year's Evil, but I'm going to give it to Deadline. I thought the show was really, really good.
I was trying so hard not to have like recency bias when I was doing the year-end list.
I was trying to like hold back a little bit. But I did have in mind, I was just like, Deadline might really impress me. And then it did, because you have this new match that, we've never seen before, really. And both of them were good.
Yeah.
And then I think on New Year's Evil, when I was looking back at the card, I think there might have been like 2 matches that like I either don't like or I just don't fucking remember. And I'm not going to watch it back. Also, I watched Deadline twice. I wasn't paying attention to the non-Iron Survivor matches. My first go around, like I was watching the Iron Survivor matches and I was also playing games with friends. But when the singles matches started and then like the tag match, I kind of like tuned out a little bit. I was really only hyper focused on the Iron Survivor joints.
Hey, I'm looking at the New Year's Evil card. I'm about to change my answer. This card was kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it was
a really good show. Wow. I remember Imperium and MSK versus Riddle and MSK being really good. Damn, I'm about to run this back. Mm-hmm. Damn, MSK this year? Why did I think he got fired last year? That's crazy. This has been a long year. This has been the longest year.
It's been a long ass year. So much stuff has happened. Christ. But that is it for Deadline. I thought it was really good. Let's transition into NXT. I felt a very kind of breezy short show. Not much happened. All right. So I didn't really fill it out because I kind of remember a whole bunch of stuff off the top of my head. We start the show with Roxanne trying to cut a promo. And then I was just like, no way Grayson Waller doesn't interfere here. And then Grayson Waller did. And then Braun Breaker came out and they sort of made that match official. And then, I don't know, the man kind of just came in, stomped over whatever Roxanne was doing or whatever. And then Mandy, I was just like, where the fuck's Mandy? And then Mandy clocks the fuck out of Roxanne from behind.
I saw that coming a mile away. I said, yeah, she would have hit her.
Mm-hmm. And then I was just like, damn, Roxanne out cold. And she said, nah, fuck that. I need that shit tonight. And I said, yeah, Mandy's losing.
Yeah, I do. There was 2 clear signs I knew Mandy was losing that night. That was the first thing. And then on her entrance, when she came out, that girl had the boo-boo face of all boo-boo faces, if I've ever seen one. She looked like she did not want to do this.
And what is it? Everybody in the Discord was just like, man, Mandy got the boo-boo face right now. I was just this day was always coming. I don't give a fuck how you feel. This shit was always happening, nigga.
I wish, it's unfortunate because I wish they kind of had more of a build to it to get to that point. I would appreciate it a little bit more, but I mean, it is what it is now. They had to do what they had to do. But
why?
Yeah, but I wish there was a little build to it. But what can you do? They had to make adjustments. It did. I don't think it hurt. Like, it didn't hurt. I think it like, you know what I mean. They had the match and it was fine. But I just kind of wish, like, I think it would have added a little more. There's a little more, like, a little more story to it. But hey, I mean, it didn't hurt. No, I mean, like, it didn't cheapen her win.
Yeah, they tried a little bit to add the story in. They mentioned that Roxanne has beaten her before.
Yeah.
In a non-title match. Like, that was a little bit the Iron Survivor thing. And then they were just like, she just worked so fucking hard to get here. And I was just like, yeah, we're running out of shit, huh? But it was good. I enjoyed it. It was, sorry, we're going to talk a match about later. But yeah, that was a segment. So I thought that was really good. And then, like, for a lot of the show, I'm just like, yeah, these are really quick hits. Like, I'm not going to get too much into the rest of it, except Tatum Paxley, Toxic Attraction. The match ends in a DQ. So I think we're going to be getting a probably like a triple threat for New Year's Eve or
They
something.
already they confirmed it for next week. It's a triple threat.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, let's go.
They stack next week too.
Yeah, they are. Curious to see who wins. Excuse me, yawning. Right now, the tag division is in a weird space. I think they need to actually start introducing more women's tag teams very, very soon, because I truly think that KC Square and Toxic Attraction are good to go. Like now.
Do you think Toxic Attraction sticks around even longer now that Mandy's gone, or do you think he still should get called up?
Probably just a little bit longer. They could probably just milk out another feud or was like somebody and then like phase their way out. But before even that, or they need to start introducing more women's tag teams into this division.
I appreciate they officially made Tatum and Ivy like a tag team officially now, even though they've been one for like a year.
we need to start introducing like more people to the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we're getting a lot of new dudes coming out here, like Big Body Avi, Quincy, Hank Walker, Charlie Dempsey came back or whatever. We got Drulek in the wings right now, but we need some new women in tag teams. Why doesn't Lash Legend have a tag partner right now? Somebody that she can fucking grow with.
Bro, Lash Legend hasn't wrestled on TV in like months.
Yeah. Why doesn't I know Amari Miller is like a jobber or whatever, but like why doesn't she have a tag partner right now?
I thought she did at one point.
We got Isla Dawn coming back, or coming to the States, and then we got excuse me. Not that I want these two to be like, tag teams, but like, we're introducing a lot of singles when we need more doubles. So hopefully they figure out that soon, or like at the start of the year. And then our main event, Roxanne Perez versus Mandy Rose. I hate that there was any doubt in anybody's mind that Roxanne wasn't going to walk away champion. I think it was the match happening period was like the solidifier, and then like Toxic Attraction getting busy later on is another signifier. And then I was just like, what is it? I think it was like 10:03. Roxanne kicked out of the Kiss from the Rose. I say, yeah.
When you knew.
Let's get this shit over with.
That's when you knew.
Yeah. So that was all really good stuff. I'm not too much of I can't say this match is too great or anything like that. Match probably would have been better if they had more room to grow, or like more time.
Or like more time to like plan the match out. They probably had to plan that like an hour before the show.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Vic said she only had 2 hours to prepare. I'm pretty sure them motherfuckers rehearsing everything for 2 hours.
That was a shoot. He wasn't lying.
That was a shoot.
He saw that. He saw that.
Yeah, but whatever. It is what it is. Roxanne is our women's champion. I love it. This is great. We in the Roxy era, bro. Quick hits. We get like here Lyra Valkyra debut. She beats the shit out of Amari Miller. I'm not sure. It's cool. I know everybody hates her entrance with the rain and shit like that. That's whatever. I thought the in-ring was fine, and I hope she does really well. Next, we got Wesley versus Wesley defeats Stax. Long ass match. I was just like, what's going on here, my brother?
I'm rocking with Stax.
No, this is definitely his best showing, but I was just like, damn, this shit going pretty long.
And I'll say his best showing with that late guy, that 6-man tag he had with him and Cole Carter. What was his old name? Two Dimes. That match was hard.
I get to each his own. Yeah, it was cool. And Tony D'Angelo beat Wesley's ass after, and then it is what it is. What is it? Lecher Lopez was talking mad shit in a makeup chair. And then Indy Hartwell said, try this. And then fucking booted her out of fucking seat. So that feud's continuing, and that's fun. And another women's feud that's continuing is Zoe Stark versus Nikita Lyons. And I like Zoe Stark just being like, I didn't want to beat your ass. Now I gotta. off a TikTok of her weird ass reaction to it. I was like, why is she gyrating like that? Watching the TV is fucking weird. So unnatural. But that's that. Duke Hudson versus Damian Kemp. I forgot who won this match. So I
forgot. I got the notes right here. Duke Hudson beat Damian Kemp.
Okay.
He defeated him.
A fall from grace from Damian, but
wow, Damian Kemp used to lose all the time anyway. What difference is it now? Yeah, man. When does he ever win?
No, a real descent is Von Wagner losing to Odyssey Jones clean as a fucking whistle. That's a descent, bro. And then Big Body Javi has a match against Hikaman Jiro, and then Scripps does a wild, I think, like Spanish fly.
Dog, you see the way he hopped into the ring? That shit was crazy. The way he came into the ring was crazy. That was the wild, like, camera angle and everything. That was fire. Also, they got rid of the stupid tassels on his mask, which I said when I did the interview with J5, I was like, yo, they gotta trim the beard of the freaking mask down, or get rid of those dumb tassels. I was like, one of those gotta go, because that looks crazy. It still looks kind of crazy, but it looks less crazy now with the tassels off.
Through the grapevine, the gear is still a work in progress, I believe. Hopefully they truly figure it out later.
But this is the thing though, with Reggie. Reggie's always had bad gear. When does he not have bad gear?
Well, I can't say that a suit or like a button down, some loafers and whatever shit is gear.
No,
but
when he had like the Ronald McDonald fit on, whatever he had, you know what I'm talking about? He was looking crazy.
It is what it is, man. But yeah, Scripps attacks and he looks better. The New Boys, the New Day comes out to celebrate. I hated this segment. They sing the national anthem, and I thought it was disgusting. But we're gonna get New Day, New Day versus the Country Boys next week, and I thought it was really cool. For the motherfucker singing the. We could have just stopped at the World Cup slander.
I was saying World Cup, baby. We gotta rep the country.
I hate patriotism, bro. So, that is it for NXT. I thought it was really good. Deadline was really good as well. I'm probably gonna tap back in. I'll probably watch New Year's Evil tomorrow and see if that makes it. I'm just gonna wrestle the two. That's a little homework side project that I'm going to be doing. And then let's get into AEW. All right, AEW. Winter's coming. I felt this was a very contained show, I would say. Not a lot of matches. There was a lot of promos. Promos I didn't really feel that held too much weight. It was like stuff that we could really. No, not that. I meant like the Jamie Hayter one. The Jamie Hayter, the Britt Baker one, the Jon Moxley one, the JSA promo, the Kenny Omega promo. Like, I feel like the only two promos that really mattered on this show was the Ricky Starks and MJF one, and we'll get into that in a minute. But to start the show, I said, man, I really hope they start with the 6-man so I could go make some food. And you know what they did? They started with the 6-man. And I missed nothing because I saw this match in 2017.
You know what? I'm gonna give them some credit. At least they're trying different things in all these matches. They did the baby face is injured gimmick. He has to go to the back and come out with a big pop.
Instead of just selling it and keep wrestling for.
I'll give him that one. And also, even when he came back, he wasn't doing flips and stuff. So I appreciate that. This match was cool. It's just like all the other ones. Some moves were done, and that's kind of it. I don't really have much else to say about these matches. Thank God they're doing a no DQ match next time, because I'm about to say I don't know how many more times they can do the same match. So
yeah.
Also, if they do no DQ, it better not be tag. It better be straight up tornado tag. Because there's no point. I hate when WWE does it. I hate when they do no DQ tag matches and then there's tags in it. Just like if it's no DQ, just tornado it. What are we doing?
I will agree there. Nah, man, it's just so we're gonna get the no DQ and then we're gonna get a ladder match, and then like still these matches are not going to be any different because one, AEW matches barely have fucking rules anyway. Like the refs don't see shit. And how many times we've seen Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks in a tag match? I mean, in a ladder match, like we're gonna get the fear factor on the ladder. We might get a one wing angel on the ladder. We might, this is just same old shit, really. This is the first match that I'm seeing in this, this game, this best of 7 series, and it still feels like I've seen the shit before, So it is what it is. Yeah, that's all I can really say about the match, man. I don't really care.
Wait, you didn't see the other ones at all?
No, I didn't watch the other one.
That's funny. I feel you didn't miss one.
It's the same old shit, man. Next, we get Chris Jericho losing to Action Andretti. Andretti. I know a lot of people were just saying, "Oh man, is this their 1, 2, 3 kid moment?" And I would say no, because I think no, because the 1, 2, 3 kid moment was a lot faster.
Yeah,
shit went on for way too fucking long.
Also, 1, 2, 3 kid didn't get any offense in at all. He got his ass whooped and then just stuck a win out.
Yeah,
Jericho gave this kid a lot. So I'm watching this match,
and that kid gave him a lot. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm watching this match, and I'm just like, yo, this kid's getting a lot of offense in for somebody I've never seen in my life. And then the match kept going. And then the match went to commercial. I was like, yo. I was like, okay.
When he kicked out the code breaker, I said what are we doing here?
When he kicked out the code breaker, I was like, okay, this kid's winning. Like, you don't kick out of a finisher just to lose. So, the match goes like damn near 10 minutes, and he wins and clean over a former world champion. So, of course, that would mean he signed. He did get the graphic saying he signed. Now, I challenge Tony Khan, please don't have this guy beat a former world champion and then put him on dark in 2 weeks.
Yeah, everybody
do not do that.
Everybody is calling this a 1, 2, 3 kid moment. I hope you stop watching WCW and figure out who the fuck 1, 2, 3 kid is, and then study that. Like you caught your 1, 2, 3 kid moment, quote unquote. Don't put this motherfucker on dark. I think something that is truly missing right now from this whole show is the JSA not beating his ass after that match, or like in the back or something. Instead, we just get Chris Jericho just throwing a temper tantrum like a hoe, and I'm just like, no, you could truly babyface the fuck out this kid if you have Cool Hand Luke and whatever them other niggas. Beat the fuck out this dude now.
Well, let's wait till next week. Let's wait till next week. Maybe
what the fuck we wait until next week? Why the fuck we wait until next week to beat his ass?
I'm assuming he left already. He's out of there. He about to go celebrate.
Find that nigga. What? Cool Hand Luke and whatever the other nigga not doing nothing.
With he out with one of the AEW shorties out with Sky Blue. They chilling.
Damn. Dante Martin, they just.
Oh, I forgot he would. She was the first person that popped in my head.
It's about to be a Keith Lee and Mia Yim situation, bro.
Yikes.
Yo.
You know what?
Nah, I felt.
Side note before you get into that.
That shit corny,
bro. It would definitely overblown, but I'm gonna have questions. If I'm at work and I see my shorty straddling her coworker on Vodo digital, WWE.com digital exclusive, I'm gonna have some questions. Like, hey man, what's up, man?
It is what it is, but don't bring that shit to the public. But moving on, yeah, I just felt like the JSA probably could have really just beat his ass in a backstage, instead of whatever fucking promo that we got from Hangman Page.
Did you like the match? I like the match. I enjoyed that. I'm just shocked Jericho gave him so much. Like, let him do all that.
Yeah.
That's what I was shocked about.
My thing is why this kid and not somebody already on your roster. You know, that's like kind of like only complaint
technically
there.
he's on the roster though.
Well, he's on the roster now, but like why not give it to somebody that's, you know, been here longer, or, you know, definitely could have used it way more than this kid.
Because they ain't action Andretti. Maybe he sees something and like he saw some indie matches this kid and he's like, yeah, this guy, he might be real deal. I had never heard of this guy. So
it's probably he's probably just a Jericho project, so that, you know.
Probably. I mean, look, Jericho has been known to put guys over that he probably doesn't need to. Like, you know, the most famous one probably Fandango at WrestleMania. So I mean, you know, this is kind of Jericho's MO. He likes putting young guys over. Mm-hmm. Let's see if this one works. I just don't want to see this kid on dark. That's all.
I definitely thought this was a better, like, what would I say? This is a better, you know, enhancement match or tune-up match, whatever the fuck he called it. I feel shit. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Outside of just like the questions of like what the fuck, you know, is going on, this match is better than most of the matches on the show. So
I was very sports entertained there with this match.
Yeah. And then most of the offense was him and not Jericho, so I thought it was really good. Or like, you know, that makes it even better. Next, we get to our main event. We have MJF defeating Ricky Starks, and I'm not gonna lie, before the commercial break, I was just like, ain't shit really happening here. And then when we came back from commercial break and I saw they only had 8 minutes left, I said, yeah, this is not going to be great.
Did you like the match?
No,
I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. I gave it a 3.75 out of 5. I thought it was the finish.
I probably give it a straight 3.
The finish, I would just kind of like, I get it. That's his thing. He's heel. So the Lobo finish, I wasn't like super mad about.
That finish warrants a rematch in my opinion.
But they can run that back.
But it feels like they're just going to transition into Danielson now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I like this. I like the submission spot they did too, where they were like he was really trying to fight to get him away from the ropes. I thought that was a cool little spot too. I like that part too.
That was really good. The fuck ups in the match, which I don't really try to highlight too much, but Ricky Starks or MJF, I don't know what the fuck y'all need to stop trying to do power bombs or whatever the fuck y'all doing. Both y'all need to go to the fucking gym and then really get.
I keep saying Ricky Starks need to bulk up a little bit.
Like when he fucked that up and then fucking he left MJF in the goddamn World of Sport spot on his fucking head and shit. I was just like, bro, what the fuck is this, man? What are you doing? And then they tried it again later, and I was just like, all right, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Whatever slip up was going on between those two there whenever they were trying to go for like powerbomb spots, but practice or get stronger.
I might have been tired.
Tired from what? Them niggas ain't do shit all show.
What do you mean they're wrestling?
Nigga, barely.
Nah,
niggas tried to do a powerbomb in the first gear and fucked up. Like, come on, man, the match was still fresh. How you fucking up already?
Hey, you know what I mean? It happens.
Motherfuckers.
I thought the match was fine though. I thought it was a good match.
These niggas are way too small to be getting gas in the first 7 minutes of their match. How about that?
I don't know. MJF put on a little muscle. Be a little heavier.
So that's his excuse to get winded? I mean,
you gonna get winded a little earlier. Yeah. This is his first
Jesus
match.
Christ. This nigga's making excuses for niggas not having no stamina.
No.
That's fucking crazy, bro. You're a fucking wrestler. You should be having stamina, bro. Yeah, y'all niggas work on your cardio too, I guess, while y'all getting y'all weights up. But no, I ain't think this match was too great. If they have a second match, I sure as fuck hope that the second match is better. That's all. Any other thoughts on the match?
Nah, man, I was cool with it. I thought it was a good TV main event.
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought the Chris Jericho match was a lot more of a spectacle than the match. But actually, something I do want to praise though is the promos leading up to this match. I felt as if MJF and Ricky Starks did promos to promote their title, their title match way better than Moxley ever has done.
You don't want to hear how he grinds your bones and eats them for breakfast and puts them in his into notes.
Like fucking garbage promos. These dudes made it really feel like, it was a little, bigger. I hate that they referenced a lot of the corny shit that they said in their last week promo, like the Pebble and Maxi Pad. Like that shit's not getting.
It's not. You ain't gonna get fetched over, man.
Yeah, that shit's whack. But I like that MJF mentioned, at least he correlated like the Pebble to the diamond ring and then winning. That all worked out. But the Maxi Pad shit, that's not gonna get over, bro. They didn't even like chant it in this match or some shit, so it's not getting over. Quick hits. We get Jungle Boy versus Brian Cage. I came back to my room with my food and I saw this match was happening, and I said, you know what? I'm about to make myself a smoothie or some shit. I'm about to spend mad time in the kitchen right now. This fucking match is stupid, bro. Like, why is this match happening? Jungle Boy wins. They try to do a distraction finish, and then like Jungle Boy wins anyway. So I'm just like, Brian Cage is always doing way too much before the fucking finish.
He really is.
Like, my nigga, you're going to lose. Why are you trying to do a ref distraction shit? Stop that. Just lose.
I think every match had a ref distraction tonight too.
Did the Jericho one have one?
Okay, besides that one, I think besides that, everything else had a ref distraction.
Even the Ty Mello and Ruby Soho thing?
Did it?
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
Feel like it.
I'll be honest, that one I didn't pay attention to too much. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The ref should have been counting. That's all. Motherfucker, they ran up the ramp. The ref is just staring at him. Stupid ass nigga. But yeah, and then Brian Cage dips out. He doesn't call his goons to beat up Jungle Boy, but Jungle Boy says, "Hey man, everybody,
I want Big Bill.
I beat Luchasaurus. I beat Brian Cage. I'm gonna beat the biggest bitch of them all. Not Christian, Big Bill." I was just like, "Damn, Christian really going, man."
That boy hurt for real.
And then Bivens comes out. He said, I think he used that passivity line before. So I kind of rolled my eyes at it. And then, Lee Moriarty came out, and then Big Bill comes out. They beat on Jungle Boy. And then Hook comes.
And they run away.
And then they run away. And I'm just like, Cass, you're like way taller than this motherfucker.
He literally doubled the size of Hook. What are you running from?
I swear, they don't make, like, the firm does not look good.
They like fucking goo. Why are you running from Hook? I can see like Lee running away from Hook, but Big Cass, you were double that man's size. There's no reason you need to be running from him. Mind you, there are 2 people in the ring. What are y'all? 3 people. Yeah. What are you running for?
I would have at least tried to big boot him, and then Hook dodges it, or like gives him like a liver shot.
Yeah, or something like that.
Or like dragon screws him or some shit. I don't know, something. Or just scoops him or just drops him on the floor.
Yeah,
this motherfucker ran away. Are you kidding me?
I didn't get that.
They make the firm look so dumb. It's so silly, man. Then we get Ruby Soho versus Tay Mello. Revenge for the broken nose. And then, Ruby Soho wins. And then Anna Jay's here to get revenge. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't give a shit. And then I guess we could just rapid fire through the promos. Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida are going to have a match whenever. Hangman Page talks about, having CTE, not being able to remember his son's name, but he does remember where the ring is.
He didn't say where CTE. He didn't say he had CTE. Don't do that to that. Dang, man. He had a little boo-boo.
He said when his lights got knocked out and he couldn't recall his son's name. I don't know if that's a symptom of CTE or not, but maybe that's a little bit concerning. But yeah, He's not even medically cleared, so I don't even know.
He medically cleared. They just play that for storyline. There's no way they would have had him punch it and shit. He already got he's been physical twice already since he came back.
We've seen a lot of shit on AEW, right? You never know. That happened, and then Sky Blue interrupted Britt Baker, and they're gonna have a match, and then Moxley has a promo to promote all the Blackpool Combat Club's winnings.
And, he also has a match on Rampage against Sammy Guevara.
Don't give a shit. And then I'm actually surprised that Wheeler Yuta and Claudio even said something this time around, because Moxley was cutting all the promos for him last week. But the Blackpool Combat Club is putting everybody on notice, I guess. And then House of Blacks have a squash match, and I was just like, I really wasn't paying attention to that. Just didn't give a shit.
They look really cool though.
They do. I did like their entrance, and then Julia Hart spraying the mist before the match starts, and then they just beat the fuck out of them for 3 minutes.
It's hard. Keep it up.
And the Acclaim, they got jumped by Team TNA, and I will say, I'm gonna say this shit right now, bro. If the Acclaim survives being around Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt, they are the greatest tag team in AEW, bro. Because, oh my God, bro. If their popularity or their cheers or whatever dies down in this feud, damn. That sucks. Yeah, but that's it for AEW. Is there anything that I missed?
This year's Winter Is Coming definitely wasn't as good as last year's Winter Is Coming. But it was a fine show. There was nothing I really hated.
This felt like regular TV.
Yeah, it felt like a regular episode of AEW. It didn't really feel as special as the first one did. Yeah, I don't know if you could really recreate that. How good the first one was. So, this is their third year doing this, or is their second year? Did they do it? Was it 2020 they did the first one?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, look that up.
But yeah, that's it. So that is it for me and Quan. If you would like to get these episodes early and other Patreon exclusive content, like legendary runs, spot callers, you get the Evasion Diaries like months ahead. You get the Evasion Diaries, and then you can also get the X8 Diaries, and then I believe the Summer Diaries that is on the free feed right now with Brock Lesnar and just basically just 2002.
The Draft Diaries.
No, there's draft.
It's Draft Diaries.
Is draft? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. I've been letting it pile up so I could just run through it all. Well, it's over now, but I've been listening to it on the free feed. I don't know. I'm just weird. I tried to listen to the Brock Lesnar episode like a few weeks ago, and then like Apple Podcast did that weird thing where it's just like, this episode's unavailable. Sorry. And I was just like, okay, whatever, fuck you. Yeah, and then you could get our weekly shows early. So head over to patreon.com/theashowrnc. Everything is in the show notes. Our YouTube content, our A-list is out, so you definitely want to check out our YouTube content. We are running through our best moments of the year. I believe it started from 20. It's top 20, right?
Yeah.
Yes, our top 20 moments. I'm in video too with Justin and Mark, and we're talking about moments 15 through 11. That was all really fun stuff. And by the time this episode comes out, I believe 1 through 5 would already be out.
Yeah, I think they'll all be out by then.
So tap into our YouTube. It's in the show notes. Charity to help get our Wrestle Club or the I believe I'm just gonna say New York, the New York Wrestle Club. Get those kids to WrestleMania. We already met our goal, but if you just want to donate some more money so those kids can eat and get merch at Mania and stuff like that. That would greatly be appreciated. Twitter, you can follow us on Twitter. Well, you can follow the network on Twitter at theashowrnc. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot, and you can follow me, Cyrus, on TWR. It's all in the show notes. If you are not on our Patreon, hopefully to see you on our Patreon next week or next year or at some point in time. And we'll be doing our year end next week. So get ready for me to just really have a real tough time praising AEW. So
greatness.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, Wrestler of the Year, Match of the Year, and I think Wrestler of the Year, Match of the Year, and Most Improved were like empty on the AEW column for a really long time.
Okay,
I'm gonna
give you a sneak peek. I had a hard time finding Most Improved for AEW, and I had a hard time finding Worst Match for NXT. And not to say NXT didn't have bad matches, most of the bad matches were just like squashes. So I didn't want to put those in for like, okay, who cares?
My worst match came to me instantly. I'll tell you that. I'm having trouble finding a Least Improved for NXT.
I got that. I already got that one on deck. I got that one on.
Okay.
You already know what mine is.
Oh, I actually don't, and I don't want to check, but I couldn't find least improved, and I'm currently really stuck on finding most memorable in NXT this year.
Me too. That was tough for me too.
Most overrated in NXT. Because people hate NXT. Like nobody's overrated because everybody hates NXT.
I got a controversial one that I'm ready to talk about next week.
We'll see. But that's a sneak peek of what we're going to talk about. Quan has a very controversial take. So
takes, baby.
Stay tuned for next week at our year-end show, and then we'll see you guys in 2023. For me and Quan, we are out.